Certified Wrestling Podcast. How you guys doing tonight? It's your host, Certified Hustler. Tonight we have a special guest, All Natural Ashley. She is from Maryland. She currently wrestles all out throughout the Northeast and the Midwest. I like to say that she reminds me of Bruiser Brody. She's like a female style of Bruiser Brody. Then so which means she's a heavy hitter. Like they're stiff and she is a brute. And if you get in a ring with her, you are going to have a fight. It's not going to be too much of a skill for skill. You're going in for a fight. Am I right, miss?
That's right. Yeah. I've studied a lot of different styles. I actually really enjoy technical wrestling, but nothing gets the job done faster than a nice stiff clothesline or a nice hard punch to the face.
Right. My favorite move still is the surprise roll up. That ending to me still gets the loudest pop.
Yeah.
What is your feeling about that?
Yeah. I mean, obviously you don't want to do it on every match on the show, but like if you're not expecting it,
right.
Yeah.
Right. So you've been wrestling for 10 years. Do you mind if I ask who trained you? I'd probably a few people or whatnot.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few wrestling schools in different states. Eddie Valentine, if you know him from
I do.
CW back in the day, BD, him and John protecting. Yeah, he was great. I definitely got my foundation from him, and I wanted to keep learning more and learning different styles. So I don't know if you know Joseph von Schmidt.
Yeah, of course.
He's from Connecticut. Nice. Yeah, He's a great guy. I drove up to Connecticut for a while to train with him, was living in Pennsylvania at the time. And then
Connecticut's a hotbed for training.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's a hotbed for training, so good for you. And then you went where after that?
Yeah. And yeah, he's really great because he studied a lot in Mexico. So I got to learn some lucha style training from him. Nothing too crazy. And then after that, I went to the Monster Factory, and there were quite a few trainers there, but most notably QT Marshall and Luis Martinez. And then I went, there was some
Marshall part of the Rhodes, what is it, the Rhodes Factory or the on AEW? What are they calling that? They're calling it something where QT Marshall with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
that's for your fans that want to be familiar. That's a good trainer. He's one of the top right now.
He's a really good trainer. Yeah, I didn't train with him. He was only there training for like the last couple of months that I was there, but he's definitely a very solid trainer. Learned a lot from him. Even like I would go to the Ring of Honor school after that, and he would be there, and he would still, give me advice and stuff, which I always appreciated.
Did you ever appear Ring of Honor taping or show?
No, I did a lot of ring crew, but I never was on Ring of Honor.
No, it's okay. You're still breaking through. Not many people have been on Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's not.
But I did like I did those camps and got to learn from like Adam Cole and Roderick Strong and the Briscoes, and obviously like Delirious was there. Kelly Taylor.
How was that learning from the Briscoes?
Maria Kanellis and Mike Bennett. They're great. They're so nice. Like everyone at Ring of Honor is definitely the nicest people that I've met and worked with in wrestling, and just like so helpful. Like no one made you feel bad about yourself. It was just like positive and fun.
Right, and that's what I liked about the beginning of their matches where they would shake hands and stuff. You can tell that was real, and it translated to the back and everything like that, all the way down to the trainers, like the trainees like yourself. You can tell.
Yeah, they're just like really nice, down-to-earth people who just like love wrestling and want to help people and want to see them get better.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. And so 10 years ago, you started out wrestling. I'm going to ask you this because 10 years ago, really, you think it's hard now to get booked for female wrestling. I push female wrestling very, very hard. Very hard, because it's probably the realest professional wrestling you're going to watch.
That's right.
Yep. And so and I absolutely push it. And so probably 10 years ago, I'm just going to take a guess. Tell me if I'm wrong. You started wrestling 10 years ago. You probably didn't get your first match until about a year and a half out of school. Am I wrong?
Yeah, there was one that I had after like 3 or 4 months of training at a not really great. I wasn't ready.
Right? You're still
Um,
green.
yeah, yeah, it was probably a train wreck. Like I had no idea how to do much besides like bump and take a couple of moves and give a couple of basic moves. Lock up.
Right.
It probably wasn't good.
Right.
I
No,
know,
no.
I know the match was bad.
No, it's okay. Do you remember who it was against?
Chrissy Johnson.
Okay. I don't know the name, but I'm going to look for it.
Yeah, I hope that match doesn't exist anywhere because it's probably really embarrassing. But you
Right.
know,
How many people were in the crowd? How many people were in the crowd?
Not a lot of people, but two of my best friends from high school who were the ones who actually got me into wrestling came to watch it. So that was
Oh,
cool.
that made you good. That made you feel good.
Yeah.
Right. So after what I'm basically getting to is so how long after that you got real wrestling training? How long did it take for after you to get your real wrestling training that you said you had your real first professional wrestling match?
It took. See, there were big gaps. Like I had a few up in like Connecticut and Massachusetts that were after I had trained with like Eddie and had been training with Von Schmidt, but still had, I mean, a lot to learn, but you know.
Right.
It's like you never stop learning and you never stop getting better. So it's hard to be like, oh yeah, I'm there, I'm ready. Like there's always things that you can get better at. So it's like
right. No, for sure.
Like I did a show after, I guess it was probably like 2 years or so. I don't know, maybe it was like a year and a half. I had matches. Yeah, it had to be more like a year and a half. And then I went to the Monster Factory and I didn't wrestle at all for a year and a half on any shows.
I'm smiling because I'm smiling because I had a feeling, because you don't know if you know who Big Mama is. She's been wrestling for 15, 16 years. She's part of the Natural, oh gosh, I can't think of the name right now, but she's with Riley Matthews. They just wrestled the Renegade Twins on Title Max or Title Network for Mission Pro. She did not get her first wrestling match for 2.5 years after.
Yeah. Hello? Oh no. Sorry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
It froze up for a little bit, but I heard what you said, that it took her about 2.5 years to have her first match.
Because of not many women getting booked, because they always wanted just a pretty girl, like the Sable looking girl, which you're beautiful, by the way. I'm not saying anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm not saying anything like that. But back in the day, they would, you know what I mean? They wanted the look. And still today. But
also there weren't very many women 10 years ago.
Exactly. People don't get that. They don't understand that. I watched Thunder Kitty in St. Louis a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. She's in St. Louis a lot. NWA. I seen her at Empower for the St. Louis Wrestling at the Chase. I love Thunder Kitty. But I just know that it was hard for you guys, and it still is hard for you guys. And I know it's the reason. One of the reasons, the pay gap. The women make more. People don't know this in bookings than guys. And so in order for some of the greedy promoters to make money at the show, they're going to book 15, 20 guys that they can throw 25, 50, 60 bucks to instead. I'm talking about local promotions, instead of a girl that costs $150 to $1,000 plus travel. Women are more expensive than the guys. And so I still get that, but there's all women divisions that are thriving. The Belladonna division, they're thriving. You got Mission Pro thriving. Mickey James is the she should be Wrestler of the Year. She's breaking down barriers that nobody thought would be broken down. She's coming to the Royal Rumble as the Impact World Champion of the female division. I hate saying that word, but we have to make it clear for the haters in the comments. And so she's opening the door not only for the NWA with Tony Khan and Impact Wrestling for Empower, she's opened the door with WWE. You know what I mean? Her women's wrestling is thriving. And so I don't and they're got to be profitable because they're around, shine and shimmer. So I still think the reason why is some of it is backlash. You got your old thinking, and I hate using this word, but you got your businessmen, Tony Khan, Vince McMahon, Thunder Rosa, that are business minded, executive thinking people in the wrestling world. But then you still got your old style carny wrestling promoters that don't take women wrestling serious. It's a gimmick. It's a sideshow. It's just one match of a female wrestling on the card if we're going to even do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
5 minutes.
Wild.
Everyone just wants to give you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's frustrating when you give up your day and drive a 6 to 8 to 10 hour round trip, and they're like, "Here, 5 minutes."
Right, and then you have to, and the referee,
the
referee might whisper in your ear, "We got to cut it down to 3 minutes." You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Right. Yeah.
So awesome.
Right. Are you familiar with Miranda Gordy?
I've heard of her.
That's Terry Gordy's daughter from the Fabulous Freebirds.
Oh, okay.
Where's she from? She's you need to follow her on Twitter. She's all through the independent. I think you and her would have one hell of a match. You and Big Mama from NWF. I think Mission Pro and Shimmer need to take a look at you. And I really think NWA needs to take a look at you. I got a few guys over there that I talk to at the NWA that I'm always like, take a look at this person, take a look at this person. They hate it, but they love it at the same time. So you always find that diamond in the rough. I'm not connected with the NWA in any way except that I'm a fan. And I do own Certified Wrestling Agency, which I do represent wrestlers and get them booked. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. That was a cheap plug for my other business. But
hey, you gotta get it in when you can.
Right. Oh, and I'm sponsored by the Milwaukee Mob. It's just a Twitter handle. Check him out. He's an author on Twitter. I forgot to mention that. He's a sponsor for my podcast. But and then I'm also sponsored by Jamaican restaurant. It's called Me Hungry. It's in St. Louis. So check them out. They're over on Gravois and South Grand. So those are shout out to my two sponsors. Make sure the bills get paid so they don't call me and yell at me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now that that's over with, that author guy, you really should check him out. Wayne Klingman, Mr. Big. He writes about a bunch of stuff from the Milwaukee Mob, Milwaukee Phil, and all that stuff. Different topic, whatever. But you could check him out. What are your plans for 2022? I know you are in the best shape of your life. I've been following you.
Thank you.
You looked really good 10, 12 months ago, but I've been following you the past couple weeks really hard. You look really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I know how hard you've been working. I see it on social media. I follow you. I think you are the future of professional wrestling. I don't like saying the term woman or men wrestling because professional wrestling is professional wrestling. I think you're one of the future with along with Miranda Gordy, Big Mama, Riley Matthew, my girl, Trisha Dora. Check her out. The Afro Queen. I think you're right up there with the Renegade Twins, Hollywood Haley J from OVW. I think you're right up there with a lot of them. Kylie Ray from the NWA. You remind me a lot of her, but just with the brute. Like she's got the you're smiley, but she's got not the brute like you. You're very athletic. You're agile. You're strong. I just think the only thing missing is not the exposure because you've wrestled all through the Midwest, the Central States, and the Northeast. Am I correct?
Yes.
So the only thing that's really missing from you is people pushing for you. And that's what I'm here to do. Everybody, I need you to follow her. Real quick, I'm going to break for a second in our conversation. I want you to tell everybody where to follow you on social media.
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So on Facebook, My wrestling page that you can friend is Ashley A. Wrestler, because Facebook, it wants you to have a real name, and it doesn't believe that All Natural Ashley is a real name.
I hate that.
Whatever. Yeah, it's really annoying. And then
here's my
oh my gosh, I don't know my own.
Grab your phone. Grab your phone.
Yeah, I do know it. It's at all NATURAL. No wait, all match. Shoot, I have to spell it a weird way. I do need to get my phone. I'll be right back.
Yep.
You can talk to Rupert while. Maybe not. Lufisto used to be his mom, so he's kind of royalty.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's got a connection to Teddy Hart. He's kind of a really famous cat, but I don't know where I put my phone.
We will wait. This cat is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yep. What kind of cat is that?
He's a Persian cat.
Yeah, he's beautiful. Oh, he's tired.
Yeah, he has had a very long day of napping, and he's tired from it. So,
right.
I'm sorry for keeping him awake.
I'm tired. I traveled to Chicago Saturday to see Marche Rocket. Ice storm, St. Louis, Chicago. Ice storm. And
sorry.
No,
I should have done this. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. What did I do? Are you still there? Hello? Okay. Great, I broke the whole thing.
No, you're good. And so,
yeah.
Right, no, and so your cat, what was I saying? It's all good. What's your social media?
Yeah, all right. So I have to look at my own Twitter thingy because I'm on it. It is at all NATURASHLEY.
And that's capital ALL capital NATUR capital ASHLEY.
Yes.
All right. Make sure you guys follow her. She is awesome. She keeps updates. She's not only a phenomenal artist inside the ring, because that's what it is. I'm a professional wrestler and fan from St. Louis. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I went to Chicago to an indie show from St. Louis, 4.5 hours away, Saturday. Drove home. I went there in the morning, drove home in an ice storm. Didn't make it home until 9 o'clock in the morning. Went to work, then went to another show. So
wow.
So I feel you. But growing up in St. Louis, I just love professional wrestling, and so I just want to see all professional wrestling. So I love traveling. What do you have planned on your agenda so far this year?
I know I'm going to Maine in March.
Okay. What's the name of the company?
Main Events Wrestling. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. That'll be cool. It's along the coast, so I'm gonna go up and make it a little mini vacation. So
get some crab cake.
Promoters who run in cool places, book me, because I want to come hang out and eat food and sightsee while I'm wrestling also.
Yes. Crab cakes. Yes. That's interesting that Miranda does that. She'll be booked for an event, and then she knows she's booked, and she'll call around, and because there's shows on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so she'll get booked somewhere and then find out where all the local shows are on Friday and Sunday, get herself booked on those two cards as well. So that's something to keep in mind, is call around to all the places that are within 30, 40 minutes. I just look up on Facebook, Independent Wrestling Maine, you know what I mean? And then it brings them all up. That's what I do, but I don't need to tell you. But I think there's going to be a lot of people interested in you. What was your favorite match of all time? Remind me of Debbie Malenko, by the way, in the ring. That's who it is.
Who is it?
Debbie Malenko.
Yeah, I've heard of Dottie Malenko.
Yeah. Oh, she's damn good. You should look her up. She's a legend. Just came back to wrestling. Yeah. You remind me of her. What was your favorite match ever?
My favorite match ever. It was actually a fun one of the other people who I didn't get to give credit to for my training is Drew Gulak.
Oh yeah.
He's amazing. He's always there. Like whenever I have a question for him and I send him a message, he gets back to me right away. He's always honest with feedback and everything. And he's like a really hard trainer. Like he will push you out of your comfort zone and get you to do things that are absolutely terrifying to you.
Right.
You're like, Drew, I don't know. But
right. That's what's up. And so your favorite match, who was it with?
But it was, I did Dojo Wars for a while, if you're familiar with the CZW. I don't know if they still do them, but it was their super show that they did before one of their like big CZW pay-per-views, and they had all the lighting and production stuff.
Are you talking about Game Changer?
No.
Okay.
Dojo Wars.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it was a while ago, and it was amazing. It was like a character that Drew has a thing for cowboys for some reason. I mean, I like them too, but he had 4 of us in a cowboy faction. It was me. Shoot, who else was in it? I'll send you the picture.
Yeah, send me a picture of that.
It was freaking great, but I was
that would be awesome. I think that's what wrestling is missing.
Yeah.
A badass woman faction that comes in like the old Shield and just kicks ass for a while, for like 8 weeks, 9 weeks, doesn't even have a match, and then that'll be the highest watched promotion. There's nothing like it. Yeah, there's nothing like it. Like get a biker girl group together, or get like like for real, a badass biker group that kicks ass. Get together, like I don't even know, like the real like what's that Real Housewives show? Like everything in wrestling's based on what's going on. Like Sons of Anarchy, the motorcycle things are big right now. If you remember Aces of 8 and TNA, that was a big deal with Bubba Ray and all of them. That was a big deal. If you put together, or somebody puts together, a faction of women bikers, please. That's interesting, ain't it?
That could be really cool.
Yeah.
Or like Charlie's Angels, and they come like rappelling in from the ceiling, or
exactly. Like give them stuff that people did. Like,
sorry, 1 second.
Yep.
Trying to get my cats to stop clawing my furniture before my new couch arrives. And
that is a nice couch.
Thank you. This is my vintage couch that they've already done their damage to, sadly. But this is Nico.
Oh no. So okay, yeah. And by the way, she is an artist. Do you do sell paintings, right?
I do, yeah. I'm working on. So I work in the film industry primarily. And there's usually not much work during the winter time, so you kind of like prepare for it and hibernate. And this year I'm like, I don't want to just like lay around and watch TV and eat and gain weight like I usually do. I want to, exercise, and I want to put my nose to the grindstone and work on my art and get that going, because it's I've been taking art lessons since I was in elementary school, and
no, they're really good. I tweeted out a bunch of them yesterday. I don't know if you saw that. I tweeted out your artwork to a bunch of people.
I did see that. Thank you.
No, I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, check her out. I was even tagging people that has nothing to do with wrestling. I was like, you got money to do this if you want to support.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I would definitely love to. One of them actually already sold, the Sparrow.
When did you sell it?
Huh?
Did you sell it recently?
Yeah, I sold it 2 days ago, just from posting it on Facebook. But the goal is to have enough by the end of the month to start showing it around town and selling it and
get a gallery.
Yeah, I wanna sell prints on
Etsy.
Yeah, because people People
make a
sell
killing.
original artwork for way too cheap on Etsy. Like people want cheap art, and what they don't realize is that's not only like someone's time to make that piece of art, but it's also all of the years that they put into like studying and practicing
Yeah.
the artwork better. And it's not like,
Oh, I have some expensive art. I'm with you. We have the biggest art show. Oh, this might be good for you. It's called Art on the Square. Google it. It's in Belleville, Illinois. It's a little town outside where I live. And it's called Art on the Square. And it's the #1 art show in the United States.
I'm gonna put this in my browser right now because I don't want to forget.
Yeah, it's called Art on the Square, Belleville, Illinois.
Cool.
They've been voted #1 art show in the United States for like 15 years.
That's awesome.
Right. And you talk about, I seen a kid, 8 years old, sell a piece of work for $1,200.
Wow. Nice.
But there's stuff there for 100,000, 200,000. They got security standing around artists. Yeah,
Nice.
stuff like that. Yeah.
So people actually appreciate art there. That's nice.
Oh, yes. And there's probably 300-400 artists that show up to this, and they'll have a concert in the middle of the square.
Wow. That
Yeah,
sounds really fun.
Yeah, big name
gotta get-
concert. Yeah.
I gotta get a wrestling booking there during that time so that
We can make that happen. We
that'd
can
be
make that
amazing.
happen for sure.
I
I'm
would
gonna
love
send you all over. I know some people around town that trust me in this area, and I'll definitely be sending your information around. So your
you.
favorite wrestling was then. How many injuries have you had?
Not really a whole lot of
I thought
injuries.
that because of your
Yeah.
style.
I've got this like, yeah, I've got a crooked finger, a
Right.
tendon injury. I
Right.
got hit in the face once, and I had to get. We were doing up and over drills, and instead of watching what I was doing, I was listening to everyone else around me, and they were saying, "Hurry up, Ashley! Go, go, go!" And the person who was I was going under, just donkey kicked straight out, and I ran full force into a foot that was also coming at me full force.
Right.
And yeah, my teeth
Yeah.
got kicked through my lip, and I had to get like 23 little stitches in my lip, and my cheekbone was like half of it was like floating around down here.
No.
I was
No.
like, am I bleeding?
Oh no.
And I was like, you might have to get stitches. I was like, no, I'm not gonna go. No.
And then you got to finish them. You have to finish the match no matter what.
Yeah. Well, it was just training. It was a drill, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Ooh. Mm.
Yeah, it was the worst part was when I had to wait for a really long time for the emergency room. But the worst part was when they sprayed the salt water into the cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that really hurt.
Yeah. Oh, salt water. Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet it did.
Yeah. Yeah, that
So-
hurt probably worse than I didn't feel
The
anything
kick.
when I actually got kicked in the face. But
That's hilarious. What's your dream match? Who's your dream match with?
it's not so much a who's it with as just like anything on TV is my
Yeah,
dream.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. What I like about you is you don't care about them. Every wrestler, if they don't want to be on TV, they're in the wrong business because we always want to get to the top. But you're not one of them people like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like you let your art speak for itself. And I like that about you. And that really means something to a lot of wrestling fans, especially, like smart wrestling fans. I consider myself a smart wrestling fan, but I appreciate that more, and getting to know you and watching you grow. Like people don't know that it's not like WWE. Like mainstream wrestling is not a career no more. It's a run. So every wrestler's looking for that run to get a couple years in on TV so they can up their booking fees when they go back into the indies. Like the career on the big shows isn't there anymore. WWE signs them and cuts them within months now. You know what I mean? And so there's still some companies with bigger contracts, but you get what I'm saying. And so I love that you continue like touring the indies and keeping your craft going, and it's coming. You got people, I see your Twitter, you got people coming at you all the time it's and you're starting to heat up like right now. Like
Thank
I don't know what's going on with you, but like you're starting to heat up right now at the best moment. Like because COVID's like people wrestling companies are coming back, they're looking for talent. So I believe you're on the right track, right?
you. I sure hope so. I sure
I
hope
think
so.
you are. I think
It's
you
a
are.
long, hard road, you know.
So do you mostly work just singles or do you do tag?
I've done some tag stuff. I would love to do more tag. I would love to find a full-time tag partner and do
Mhm.
that just because I think
You hear that
tag stuff
NWF?
would be- huh?
I said you hear that NWF? That's Northern Wrestling Federation. I'm just shouting them out to you.
Awesome. They do a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
tag stuff.
Oh, NWF is awesome. That's where Big Mama is. Her husband Ruffin, he owns it. She owns it, and he actually was a referee at one of the WrestleManias. They have a huge, yeah, they have a huge school. NWF Future Stars, shout out. That's on Twitter. Jordan Clearwater, the Golden Boy for NWA, he actually just came out of their school. So
Nice.
she's actually putting together an all woman show in the spring in Ohio. I'm gonna send her your information.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Yep.
That'd be
That's
awesome. Ohio isn't too bad of a trip for me either.
Right.
So,
right.
yeah.
And she's a cool lady. She's on the same mission you're on. She wants more TV exposure. She was just on Mission Pro. Like
Nice.
she's probably a good person to hook you up with, actually. And so I'm excited to see where you land. Like, besides doing that, what do you do as your, I mean, you don't have to say, what is your shoot job?
I work in the film industry. I do set dressing.
Oh.
So I work under the decorator.
Okay.
There's a decorator who makes all of the main calls, and then we basically like bring in the furniture and move things around, and we get like a little bit of creativity here and there. But you know, I mean, like it's awesome. You know, I get
No, it's a
paid
good
to
job.
do stuff that I love and keep in shape.
You're just an artist.
Yeah, I am. I'm so freaking lucky to be working professionally as an artist in more than one way.
Many ways, like you're like
Yeah,
the one of the few
that's-
people that I've seen do this.
Yeah, I never really like thought that it would be possible, and it's happening. So like,
Where
it's
can people
crazy.
find your artwork?
Where? Right now I'm posting stuff on Twitter. I have an Instagram for my art actually.
There we go.
I will tell you what it is once I look at it. Oh man, Ashley.
No, it's all good. I'm with you. I'm there.
All right, so it's ABENSEL art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pencil arts.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you guys
yeah.
check her art out.
Check
She's
out
awesome.
some stuff here. There's some stuff that's just like me playing around and trying to get something going because you know sometimes you get in a little bit of a funk and you can't really do the art and you just got to do something.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Right. You seem like an upbeat person and jolly and all that. Do you look at yourself and being in a wrestling business like forever becoming like an executive afterwards, maybe helping younger? You're pretty young right now, but I'm talking about later, 20, 30 years down the line. Do you still see yourself still being in wrestling? In some way, you're like, because of your art, you're an artist. Like you'd probably want to somehow.
I don't know. Maybe if they need a production designer, maybe.
Yeah.
Cool. I do also have 10 years of live event stagehand experience, and I know about lighting and man, I could be a pretty kick-ass production designer one day.
Yeah, you never know.
I'm learning a lot. You know, it's not something that you just jump into, but
No, right.
Some people do, but I would like to learn how to do my job the right way first.
For sure. But you seem like the type of person that has plans for like after what's going to happen now, you know what's going to happen next, right?
I mean, when I was younger, I used to kind of just like dive into the deep end with stuff a lot and like be like, all right, here we go. But but nowadays I like to stick my toes in the water.
Right. Now you got to think about your every move because you're like, I remember when I did this before.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Right. Oh, dude, I've been there, done that. I'm still learning. Trust me, I hear you. You are amazing. Your cat looks like it is knocked out.
Yeah, he's done. He'll be back later. He actually woke me up this morning.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is your day? What is your day like? I've been seeing it. Like, do you wake up what 3, 4 in the morning, go to the gym before you hit work, and then train and all that? What's your day?
Well, this is my first time being a consistent workout routine person in a long time because of my job, because we do work very long hours. So
did COVID help you decide to do that? Like being were you at home during COVID, like the past couple years more? Is that what drove you to probably decide to change that?
During COVID, I was kind of like, I don't know, I was unemployed because of COVID because my whole industry was shut down.
Right.
It was considered non-essential. I did start running a little bit then, but it was just kind of like this past year, I decided to stop going through my usual pattern, because my usual pattern would be to, put on a few pounds during the holidays, make excuses to eat, like eating too much food, because I do love food. Who doesn't love food?
Right.
But
right.
I decided this year, yeah, food is good.
Food is great.
Yeah, I just only need to eat enough food and not too much food.
Oh, you're silly. It doesn't matter. I'm from the South. It's everything.
I mean, I'm very comfortable with my body, however it is. But
right.
I just want to like change it up and see what happens. And I've never really made like looking like a fitness model my top priority, just because I don't care, and I feel like you don't have to be that way to be successful.
No, you don't.
But
and that's your message, and I love it. I love that message about you.
Thank you. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did do it. And I'm not going to be like bitter and salty about it. I'm still doing it for myself. Like, I truly am enjoying having a fitness routine. It's making me feel really good, and it's not a chore to do it. Like, I'm gonna get off of this and work out after we're done. So I mean, it's so easy. Just like all I've been doing I do some more stuff, like I go climbing and whatever. I don't really think about the extra stuff that I do, but having like the Peloton, it's not like a Peloton commercial, but I really enjoy the fact that it like shows what you've done, and you have a list and you can see like what you've accomplished. That is very helpful for me.
Right. Goals.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like something to track my progress is good. And just like having the 30-minute, like I switched it up with yoga, high intensity cardio, and cycling. And after a week of doing that for 6 days, I could see noticeable results. And like, it's just 30 minutes. Like, it's like most of the time, except for the cycling, I don't even have to leave my apartment to do it. There's a bike in the fitness center right next to my apartment. So literally I just walk out the front door, around the corner, and into another door to do the cycling.
And you're there.
And it's not a big deal. Like, it's 30 minutes out of my day, an hour, if I think about like taking a shower afterwards, which I don't always do because I'm gross and I don't care.
Right. You're so funny. That is hilarious. And so I think that's very important. So you changed your eating style, you changed your diet, you changed your workout routine. You can totally tell. Like I said before, you were great. And now you could I looked, I'm like, dang, there's a noticeable difference there. But I see you probably being on Belladonna or probably NWA really soon. And I'm just saying that as taking a guess from like the buzz that I see generating around from you, and it's getting ready to be generating from around you. And that's exciting to me. I mean, nothing's guaranteed in life, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people want the NWA The NWF, Mission Pro, Shimmer, AEW Cody Rhodes. Look at her. She is amazing. You will be shocked when I tell you she is like Frank Bruiser Brody in the ring. That's exactly who she reminds me of.
Thank you.
Who do you think you remind yourself of?
Me? I mean, I'd like to be like William Regal. That'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, he was a brute.
I even kind of accidentally stole the Regalplex, but I didn't really mean for it to be the Regalplex because one of my coworkers was
It's the all natural plex.
Yeah. I call it the bear trap.
Oh, there you go.
For the wilderness character.
Right.
But it's a shoot move that one of my coworkers and mentors used when he was wrestling competitively, like collegiate wrestling.
Okay.
That was his like move that he would beat people with. And so that's why I started using it. And I didn't even think about the fact that it was also like the Regalplex, but I was doing it kind of just like as like a takedown thing, not so much like a suplex.
Right.
And people are saying like, oh, you messed up the suplex. Like it's not supposed to be that. But then I decided that I would just do it because whatever.
Right. Well, let me ask you this. You said that your trainer does like collegiate wrestling. So you've been trained by someone that was in collegiate wrestling, correct?
Well, this guy wasn't a trainer. He was a coworker.
Right, he was a coworker. But
I do like whenever I find out that someone does any sort of like wrestling or martial arts or combat or anything like that, I'm like, hey, what's a cool thing that I can do? That's
right. Can you tell a difference between a professional wrestler that's also got a collegiate wrestling background than someone that doesn't?
Yeah, because I'm sure
Are they more like a Chris Benoit type of wrestler? Are they more like you, like a technical wrestler?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that they,
different
understand like body mechanics and stuff better, so things come more naturally to them. And
right. Do you think you're a good psychologist in the ring?
Good enough. I'm not like it. I don't really get a lot of opportunities to show my skills, honestly, I feel like, because it's so often like 5 minutes.
Right. I know. And that pisses me off. You have no idea. So you need to be on all female cards. And that's what we're going to push for Miss All Natural Ashley. I love you. I think you're amazing. I love your creativeness. I love everything about you, your art. I love the fact that you're a designer, you're an artist, and you can tell you're an artist in the ring. Your body aura just gives off that person. I know you're going through stuff personally right now, and I appreciate you coming on the podcast. I really do.
Thank you. Honestly, it was nice to get my mind off of it for a minute, so I appreciate it, and I appreciate your positive energy.
And I appreciate yours, man. And I know people hey, Ashley's going through something personal. We're not going to put it out there, but just understand. And it's just happened. And I'm sorry. But, she's a positive person and always like upbeat. So just know that she made a commitment to come on to the podcast, and she still did it, even though she's going through something very personal. That's very professional. And she didn't have to do that because I'm a nobody. And that says a lot about your character. Because somebody that gains nothing from somebody and still takes their time and talks to them is a good person. That's the definition of a real person. I can make you or nothing. I can't do a thing for you, right? Let's say that. But you still took your time and talked to me. I'm not Vince McMahon. I'm not Cody Rhodes. I'm not Thunder Rosa, Billy Corgan. But you still took your time out, and I really appreciate you for that. A lot. And I'll be pushing you on social media like always. Know that. Okay?
I appreciate it. It was fun. And it was a nice interview. I appreciate you. And you asked some good outside of the box questions that weren't the typical questions that you get when you do these. So it was a lot of fun. So thank you.
I appreciate that. And I let you be yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right. This wasn't planned or nothing.
And
I
also,
love meeting your cat. That is one of the most beautiful cats I've ever seen. That's why I asked you what kind it was. I'm gonna miss you, cat.
he can't hear you, but I'll tell him tomorrow.
Okay, he's knocked out, right? You're so silly. And so don't forget to send me those pictures. I want to see that.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you. And you have a good night. And you guys know what to do. Go follow her on social media. Hit the ropes. Tell your friends about me. Tell your grandma that's 85. She'll be my biggest fan. Hit the bell so you know that everything I'm doing, you get notified. I've only been on here 17 weeks. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I give away 2 front row seats to the next NWA pay-per-view and a signed Michael Spinks boxing glove. Get me to 1,000 subscribers. Right. Come on, guys. We're almost there. Like, I'm a nobody. We're almost there. You know we're hot right now. Thank you, Ms. All Natural Ashley. I'll be talking to you soon.
Yeah. Have a great night.
You too. You too. Thank you.
Yeah. Be safe.